This is Michael Wilson. Are the meek fortunate? Are they inheriting the earth? Jesus is real clear in his Jesus Manifesto, that's what I call it, Sermon on the Mount. Jesus says in Matthew 5:5, fortunate are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. In a world that often glorifies power, dominance, assertiveness, the words of Jesus in the Sermon on the Mount bring a countercultural message, a message that elevates the virtue of meekness. And Jesus teaches us that the meek are truly fortunate. They're heirs to something far greater than worldly possessions or even temporary triumphs. They shall inherit the earth. But what exactly does it mean to be meek? Well, meekness, first of all, is not a weakness, as some might mistakenly believe. In fact, I think most people believe that. Instead, it's an attitude of humility, gentleness, self-control in the face of provocation or even adversity. The meek are those who exhibit strength under control, choosing to respond to life's challenges with a spirit of grace and inner tranquility. They do not seek to overpower others or even assert their authority, but rather they display patience and compassion and understanding. So throughout history, we find examples of individuals who personify meekness. One such exemplary figure is Jesus himself. He demonstrates meekness in every aspect of his life, from his interactions with the marginalized and the outcast to his response to those who persecuted him unjustly. When Jesus tells us that the meek shall inherit the earth, he is not speaking of a materialistic possession or even territorial dominion. Rather, he is pointing us towards a spiritual inheritance, a promise of abundant blessings and profound intimacy with God. The inheritance promised to the meek is not only reserved for the life to come, but is also accessible in the present. Now, that's pretty powerful. By embracing meekness, we cultivate healthier relationships with others, promoting peace, fostering unity. So, as we strive to live out the teachings of Jesus, and that's what we're doing, we're disciples or learners, let us embrace meekness in our daily lives. Instead of seeking to be first, let us seek to serve others selflessly. In the face of injustice, let us respond with love and forgiveness, knowing that God is the ultimate judge. Let us relinquish the desire for control and trust in God's sovereignty, knowing that He works all things for our good. And let us remember that the path to inheriting the earth is not paved with arrogance and aggression, but with meekness and humility. And that's some mighty good news, my brothers and sisters.